Alright, what color palette do we want now? These all got unlocked with the unlock code. Although I did get the speedrun one myself before that. Magical purple. Okay. We are magical purple. We've got a lot of cyan action going here. Greetings, Hive. Let's see. So we've got 5 maps. We've got 3 different sets of heroes, and we can also adjust our difficulty here. I guess we'll go max difficulty. What we kind of had been doing was like 2 or 3 diamonds of difficulty or whatever. But yeah, let's do 3 here in the desert with the base set of heroes, I guess. I could take a berserker, so I'm forced to see if I can make them not bad. I haven't really used them much, so I don't know if they like actually are bad necessarily, but they seem bad to me, so. What's the difference between a desert and a wasteland? Desert still has some flourishing life in it, I guess, right? Wasteland, only inhabited by soulless evil machinations. Alright. But yeah, basic flow is of this game pretty simple. You start with one character, one hero that you can't swap out. You can get up to 3, and the other 2 can be swapped out whenever you want. You build up attack and HP as a combination, so what matters is your total HP and attack from all of your 3 heroes. And you try to get strong enough to defeat Time! Because Time's a jerk and deserves it, probably. Alright, when we suffer damage, we get attack. Alright, so Desert's got impassable... Oh, those aren't impassable. Well, I guess that's useful to know, but we're not going to start off with that big of a disadvantage, are we, when we're playing on max difficulty? Like, these do nothing always, it looks like? Yeah, okay, the Blake stuff does nothing. And if you're caught in the fog, you immediately die. I guess let's see if this works. Certainly prefer to start with a new party member there, but Scorpion attacks for 1 and disables my healing for a long time. Well, I'm not like streaky or anything, so I'm not gonna do the math. Let's just find out here. I think we're okay. Yeah. Like, that's pretty great for powering up the Berserker right away there. We've also got a set of supplies. If you run out of supplies, you also immediately lose. Well, we can do one more fight here. Got 13 health. Okay, now we get some more friends. Hero. Heals through an invisible tile. So, their ability is pretty weak, but they can power up through basically blue options and events, more so than the other characters. The altar is spicy. I want to see what sort of spicy thing we could have at the altar rather than recruiting. That's maybe questionable, but... Suffer 6 damage when you enter combat. Well, that's probably good synergy from the Berserker if we don't kill ourselves early. We gain 3 attack when we enter combat, and traveling costs extra supplies. Noted. Alright, well, we can enter one more combat here. 6 damage. Each combat that I enter will be 6 damage. Let's go here. Enchanter. HP for Ruin Tiles. I mean, we're recruiting either way for now, I presume, but, I think that at least does reasonably fit with what I'm trying to do here. Maybe. The weights for the heavy supplies is interesting. Oh, Berserker has a blue option here too. Okay, well this color palette background a little much. Do we intend to keep the hero long term? Don't remember my other options well enough to be confident either way, but it feels like we could find something that's gonna fit for our situation better than the hero. So, and I haven't seen what the grab the rock does, so let's see. Okay, pretty much the same thing as the hero. We just carry the sword with the rock. I think the hero gets 6 attack. Hello, Sebas. I mean, it's a relatively pleasant color palette here, right? I think that's not what we're looking for, probably. Oh, good God, there's just hills everywhere. I didn't know that was even possible. How rude. Oh, goodness. That's why you start with more supplies on this map, I guess. Yikes. We probably dig all the way down here, unless... Well, that's mandatory. And once we're already doing that, when the heal's actually useful, we might as well do all of it. Okay. Is this other? Other ally. Okay, so we can use the enchanter for a little while and replace them if we want. Alright, less enthusiastic about that one. We can sip from the cauldron to raise everyone's HP. I don't think we actually want to do that right now. Alright, get in a fight, take the damage, which powers us up. Life Stone. Come across a large slab of stone in the forest covered in healing runes and moss. Oh, this, yeah, the healing runes. The magic users can do something else here, I think. 1 max HP. combats are pretty good value as long as we don't wreck ourselves on them. We're at 11 supplies. Oh, we're surrounded by frickin' garbage again. Desert is rude. I don't like these sand dunes of nothing out here. I guess, given the sand dunes, we'd probably just dig up a storm here. Excuse me! What the hell? I hate the desert! I don't know if I want to go down to that. Alright. Good God. Notably, I don't see... Is, like, the desert a bigger map or something? It might be a bigger overall map. Because we still haven't seen any of the special event spots. 35 attack. Alright, let's find... This is probably the second tier of enemy now, I imagine. Although maybe we go up here first. Yeah, alright. Like we still got the HP from the enchanter from just going here, but I don't think we care otherwise. Mummy! 76 HP, wow. Gains attack and HP equal to ruined tiles visited. Alright, so we can still two-shot and it doesn't have any permanent detriment or anything. Alright, that's fine. We just can't do another one right now. Alright, give me those supplies, I guess. Feels so wasteful to not utilize these, but I still kind of want to replace my third hero, so it's kind of only 4 HP for 10 supplies, which is not the best deal when it seems like we might be hitting another patch of these sand dunes or whatever. I mean, I can verify it's not different now that we're in the desert or something, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's just 2 max. Okay. Vines! Cut the vines! Is that the first time we've actually confirmed that hero is a sword hero? But I think so. Alright, give me my 3 supplies. Okay, we finally seen a special one. Not that we're in any position to fight a souped up mummy as it is or something here. What the hell? There's a shop. Yeah, there's some synergy there with the hero. I think I'd rather rock them than this right now. Although we might be dead. Nothing to be done about it, then. Okay, we do get supplies here. Good. Alright, delay that fog. We're like all the way at the bottom, but... Alright, when we dig to 5, we get 4 attack. Not the strongest relic. I do say, yes. We do in fact dig relic dig in this game. Attacks 43. Yeah, I don't think we can take that on. And we're seeing a bunch of sand dudes, so I guess I'm just gonna dig a big pile of supplies here. This is a better, like a double value recruitment, basically. So decent odds we want to like replace the Ruined Guard with whatever that is. Possibly even the hero. Like, we're likely to immediately replace this anyway, just deciding, like, in the very short term if the Ruined Guard or Bard is going to give me more value. I guess Ruined Guard, probably. Like, we've got a medium amount of supplies here. And the fog's getting closer on the bottom than I would like. Do I think I can take this on? Probably not. So I'd like to get the enhanced ally here. Alright, Super Bard. I would like some normal combats, please. It's not great. But, like, will I have enough supplies if I don't dig here? Like, it just really sucks to get no value out of the 8, you know? I think we better dig, though. How committed are we to keeping this hero? It's hard to tell, because, like, the map's obviously much bigger than normal with these expensive sand dunes. It's only a 1 attack difference, and we can never get rid of the Berserker. Like if we manage to find a enhanced ally very soon, we might still want to replace the hero. I don't know if that's realistic or not, though. Feels like close, but we probably can't take them on. Maybe if I fight the regular fight first, although then I'll be hurt because we don't do enough to one-shot. Alright, we'll get a bunch of supplies, we can spend it at the shop. Take the regular... Oh, we're at a Sphinx, not just a mummy now. Gains attack and HP bonus equal to the time the fog was delayed. Rude. Attack's pretty low, though. We can't really attack a, no, it's fine, Banana, like, a regular monster getting plus 15 plus 15 is still not that big of a deal a lot of the time. So I don't think it's unplayable or anything. Because you also don't need to, like, necessarily even do many fights, right? Like, you can just be focusing on ruins and stuff like that, potentially. We've got a Berserker, so Berserker plus Ruin Guard, not really on the table. But, yeah, like, I don't know, Hero Ruin Guard, Ice Mage, or something like that, that might work just fine. Alright, what do you got? And these are 10% less powerful. Well, now I want my Ruin Guard back. There's a mushroom. Mm. 1 max HP when we suffer damage. Sure, yeah, I mean, it's synergistic and we still have enough time, probably. Oh, that is way less map left than I would like to see here. Trouble. Go to there. real awkward stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think I've got to do something like this. Like, I think this might kill me, but it also might kill me if I don't do it. $440 for the boosted here. We can attack 3 times. That is so much HP. Alright, nothing else to be done about it. I mean, technically I could intentionally get hurt by fighting if we expect to be able to heal up again. We get just 2 attack and 1 HP when we take 24 damage. Pretty sure we've already lost. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we could really be doing at this point. Like, it's a lot of, like, I'm not gonna heal enough to make up that difference. So I need the stats, but I need the HP also, so it's kind of a miss either way. Oh, you lose half rounded up even, rude. And we die in the desert without supplies. Not too surprising. The weights is really bad in the desert. If you're doing your training arc where you're wearing weights in each of your battles, maybe do it somewhere where there's actually battles, it would seem. And do we run that back? Do we make the difficulty not as high as possible? We can still run that back. Not still very convinced on the Berserker here, but we do get these 1 attack Scorpion Ants to start at least, so we can power up on those. Oh, but then, excuse me. Miserable. Grab the rock. Alright, we have found Anne Friend. There's our alt again if we want to getting spicy. Since I got those supplies, like, oh right, it doesn't cost me 2 supplies to move anymore. Like, that already got ingrained in my head here. 15% more powerful for... that's not good enough. Right? Like, How many times does that need to proc to be worth it? A lot. Like, it's only worth it if we get like dynamite or something to go with it, which would synergize with the Berserker, so that'd be nice, but... But you gotta do that like 10 times for it to be worth it by the end. And I just don't think we're gonna do that. Let's see if that's any better. All attack gains by 1. Interesting. I want that one to be worth it. I still don't know that it is. But let's play with it at least. Okay, not the synergy I had in mind. .25 attack. No sipping the brew. We get nothing just from entering the fight, though. Yeah. Yeah. How much of this is Desert, how much of this is Berserker? Like, both are pretty brutal. Also, Berserker with boxing gloves is quite amusing. To think about it a little bit like that. It's awkward because Runeguard and Ice Mage do at least synergize, but they don't synergize very well with the Berserker, who we can't change. Indeed, Hive, indeed. We just need to find an event that lets us encounter a copy 86 or something and give us some real stats. It'd be amusing, like, if the Sphinx gained, like, 10 health or something instead of 1 and 1 per fog delay. That would work with the Berserker a lot better. Like, oh, we want a longer fight where we take damage? That sounds great. But like, this is never getting strong enough to care, so I guess we just keep the synergy we have, even if we don't like it that much. We trudge through the thorns so that we take damage to raise our attack. 5 HP. Probably worth it. Alright, well, let's power up the Ice Mage a lot. Take all of those. Can't take a hit. Okay, do we actually just dig all this too? Yes. $18. I was really thinking that was gonna be like 15. That's it then, probably. I mean, that's a little dramatic, but ditching that many supplies here is real rough. Yeah, well, I mean, there are other sets of heroes. We do have an actual, we have a mole man, so there are actually dedicated diggers, but not in this set. But yeah, they do like to dig. I just don't know when I'm replacing the Rune Guard. Two damage, great. 3 supplies to heal. Yeah, because we get the attack of the Ice Mage too, so. We're still at 18. How much defense did the mummy have before? Because they've got like 1 more HP or something, 1 or 2 more HP. $85. Okay, thank you, Davarak. Like, I was thinking we didn't have quite enough, but I was around. Yeah, so there's no reason to do this. Is it worth tagging an event? Jeez. That's, packed. I don't think we can kill any of those, though. Not a whole lot of point in going here, but we do want to go... We probably want to get both relics, so I guess we're passing through. We could delay the fog to give the Ice Mage a little more attack. We, if we're keeping this team, Mushroom's, what we need to make it possibly work. $29. It doesn't really work otherwise. We're just gonna lose. There's nothing I can... Oh, good. Well, I got a mushroom here. That's cute. Okay. Hold up. Let's get double mushroom. $18 HP still, by the way. So, if I get 4 more supplies. Oh, these are all heals! But I can power up the Ice Mage a lot with that, so I guess that's fine. Okay, okay, okay. We suffered damage when healed, which gives us more, attack. So we just get all of the attack is the plan here? And hopefully find, incidental HP enough to not just die? Interesting. I think I go over here to try to hit this. Only 3 supplies, not 4, unfortunately. Hello, Crimson Space Flowers. I mean, we still need the Ruin Guard. I mean, we could find a souped-up Ruin Guard, I guess. That would be the only thing that would probably be findable, but it would be really good if we could. It's up to 4 steps out of the way, though, because we'd like to get this other relic. Oh, we get some regular fights? Does this work? Maybe. Shanter. Okay. And then we get the supplies, so we heal and hurt and all of that good stuff. Like, I think I looped there and then actually beeline it to the right here. Okay, we intentionally take 5 damage or not? I think so, yeah. We need some more HP from somewhere. Only 3 supplies when we visited a Event Tile. If that was 4, we would maybe be able to get enough attack. Runeguard's mostly an Ice Mage Accelerator, yeah, although they are, you know, giving me more time to do everything also. Because delaying the fog just gives me a lot more time. Alright, well, 2 attack when we visit an Event Tile. Little lackluster, but we don't have any HP, so we need like 400 attack to take on this special enhanced enemy, huh? One HP per party member. Well, at this point, not a small amount. Oh, it's a bit late, but that's HP. We get the heal procs when we visit an Event Tile. There's 3 supplies on an event tile. Like, I'm wondering if I can buy the journal and healing salve, or if we just die. So we don't have that much room left, and there's possibly sand dunes. Let's see. We have 7 supplies. And not enough attack to take on the enhanced fight. Travel Hit's also cute because that it's worse than the healing salve. But... Alright, I guess I'm not gonna risk it because it's... Oh, there's an event tile right here, so yeah, I should have. That's okay. Dev said they will add the option to check them out. We don't have any benefits from just entering combat. And we saw last time they had like 400 HP, right? Like we're close, but we're not there. We get stronger really fast, though. Look at how much better those stats are. Do we think we can take this now? We might be able to survive a hit if we can. 700 currently. Oh right, the number of times the fog was delayed. I was thinking the ruins visited. We have delayed the fog so many times. We've delayed the fog like 100 times. Yep, I was remembering the wrong scaling. There's no ruins. Where are my ruins? There's some ruins. Alright, this looks good. Yeah, the regular Sphinx is still. I guess the other one scales up, like multiplicatively, basically. So we didn't delay the fog 100 times, but we delayed it like 60 times or something, I suppose. We could almost survive a hit. We can now after we got those fresh supplies. Okay, we can dig as much as we want there later, so we save that. This is gonna be more healing, great. More procs. More supplies more value. The fog spread, even with just the base level ruin guy. Yeah, I guess I've got time. I might as well go down. If nothing else, I can just buy this heal for one more tick of value. Alright, look at one more. Okay. That was something I was also curious about, if visiting an ally tile that's already been used counted. It does not count. Okay. And the souped up Sphinx had like 800 health or something. Is that correct? Probably. I mean, we should be plenty... Yeah, we're plenty strong enough. Let's not worry about it, I guess. It was 700. Although the special reward for this is probably not actually very good for our circumstances, is it? It'll scale more, but not like that much more, I say, trailing off. Well, okay, quite a bit, but was it like just 700? Because it's only scaled like 20? Like 25? Alright, well, I think we're still fine even if I dump these supplies on the ground, so let's find out. 820 is how much it's scaled up. That multiplication on that is rude, and or I got even more than I thought I did, which is quite possible. Alright, dump those on the ground. Moving on. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. Steal. Dig, 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 dig. Alright. Well, because we're playing on max difficulty, I cannot one-shot the Time God. But we can two-shot the Time God, which, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So yes, the Sphinxes were a problem and interfered with our plans, but in fact, Ruined Garden Desert, even with Berserker, which I caveated with like, well, with Berserker it won't work. There we go. We'll take it. You can achieve some silly fun scaling here. Alright, that was magical purple. What's next? Wanderers, First Light, Parchment. Don't know if I've done Mint yet either. Well, I mean, we got Mushroom, so I was so defeatist. I'm like, oh, we dropping those supplies. We're so boned. Then we hit the relic. It's like, oh, I can't afford this mushroom, but maybe I can come back for it. Oh, there's another mushroom in this relic place. Pretty good, pretty good. Mint. That's also a little brighter than I would like, but let's go with the others here on Wasteland, I suppose. Sure. Do we see if we can figure out why starting with a Fool is viable? Or do we wait on that since we're also on a new map? Yeah, let's do Mole Man or Golem since we're on a new map here. I mean, either of these wants the other, but can split in different ways, certainly. Alright, let's Golem. Sure. So gain 3 attack when we gain 4 more supplies. Golem cannot fight at the beginning, which is rude. Mole Man can at least fight at the beginning. This is just rude. 4 more supplies. Dig. Random party member gains 1 HP for every layer I dig. I think because we have a dwarf, this event is safe and doesn't have a chance of auto-losing the game, but maybe. Okay, not gonna spend any time fishing, though. We, what's happening here? It's like, if I... I'm not sure what was eating the input exactly there. Something was a little weird. Okay, so Wasteland is... Wasteland's like swamp plus desert, I guess. Which, I mean, fair. I suppose. We want 3 HP and 3 supplies for 3 digs. Eli, yes. We don't know what the enemies in the wasteland look like. Alright, fine. Dig. Oh, we got Scorpion Ant still. Okay. Only 3 supplies, but... There's some argument for not taking them, since I'd rather the dwarf stats not land on them, but we might need them to, like, if this was a combat, we kind of needed the extra strength, maybe, but... Let's immediately replace that knight? Yeah. Sure. See if we can get a... something fancy, anyway. Does that mean I go here, 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 so that Changeling can possibly revert if I don't like what they copied? Or if they copy a one-time effect? Yeah, I think that's... Oh, Direwolf. Current supplies. Oh. Thought we were oh, Wasteland... Okay, that makes sense, too. Wasteland is gonna be enemies from all the other places, probably. so we can't readily know what we're going to be encountering. Well, fair enough. Now can I fight it again? Now it's weak enough to fight, because I just got rid of those supplies. Alright, what do we got? Monk. Not what we're looking for, so like double monk doesn't appeal. Do I don't have time to hit up a bunch of events, but we're also somewhat deserty. Ah. Yeah, we could end up leaving that as the synergy. Yeah, no, I mean that's all synergistic enough, right? Well, we can spend time fishing if we need to. Yeah, specifically this is mountains plus swamp plus desert, because there's also, yeah, the impassable mountain tiles. Yeah. Wasteland is all of the things. Probably prudent that we did them in order then. Normally you would be forced to, but... Like, even if I want to swap, like, replace Changeling's power with something else, having it on this for a little while, it could be pretty good. Right, I'm gonna try to find... Well, on the plus side, we kind of need to do this anyway. Like, I need the supplies, so... There's our altar, huh? Like, we don't benefit from the sufferer damage, but that's pretty small. I can also re-roll the relics, see if we get something spicier. But it's, Like, I want something spicier. We might immediately die because I was greedy and was looking for something spicier when I only have 4 supplies right now. But yeah, if we get some like auto dig, give me even like a fork or something. Give me a fork or dynamite or shovel or something that can give me 4 supplies. Okay. Does synergize with that monk effect. There's other ways to delay the fog too. Might be pretty bad for exactly this fight. Okay, it didn't matter, I'd have to run anyway. I will spend some time fishing, in fact, okay? This is funny. It's 4 supplies. It procs the golem. I mean, we like our synergy pretty well in theory. If it was a fairy, I would at least be delaying the fog and procking the spectral shield. Like in the very short term, this is pretty good. I also need the supplies, is the other thing, right? I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, we did find a dig site. So we're not boned, probably. So we'd like to keep the changeling's effect. And this is 4, so it's worth it. Even though I might have enough supplies now. I guess we're just digging deep on this one. Everything's value, even the heal fills the little gap we have. So we probably can't dig in the other one then? Okay. Oh yeah, and we get the 1 delay here too. Okay, we got a little more time. We can maybe dig in the other one. But suddenly we have stats. Though if I want to take this fight, do we care about fights? I mean, fights are supplies. We don't care a lot about fights. I mean, the dwarf monk situation is very good. Wait, what is... Wait, I didn't look at this. Suffer 4 damage. I just... Like... I saw that it wasn't a heal or nothing, therefore, like, clearly that must be supplies. Like, I wasn't really looking at it. Suffer 4 damage, huh? Huh. Well, I mean, it is heal up right away, but it's not supplies. So we're just getting the dwarf plus monk changeling effect here. We're not also getting the golem effect. Which is honestly still decent, but I would rather use the time, like, we might be able to get a relic if I run outpace the fog, and if I don't outpace the fog, I'm probably missing it. And this fight should be weak enough we can take with our current strength here, so... We don't benefit from getting a hurt, so just give me the supplies. Hello? I thought when we also have this many mountains, we wouldn't have quite this many desert tiles. Ignore the fight and dig, I think. But look at it first, because now we got suffer damage in this garbage. Suffer 8 damage is my capstone here. But digging up to 7 is not bad. It still leaves me time on the other one. Okay. This is good enough, yeah, okay. Yeah, we could probably even do some... Yeah. Oh, wait, I've got this mountain. I can't, like, move diagonally from here. So maybe no. Because, well, yeah, because there's a mountain here, I can't escape after, so I shouldn't even do it at all, right? I think that's the situation. There must be ore in the tunnels. Okay, the dwarf, we find ores and crystals wildly growing in the walls. Okay, well, you don't lose time. Gain 2 max HP, gain 2 max HP, gain 2 max HP, you say. Pretty good deal. Okay, go back and dig that or not? Awkward. Yeah, alright. Like, we're getting real stats out of these deals here, so... Yeah, don't care too much about the event, you gotta dig. Too bad these are not in the other order. This combo is too good, though, so I still dig down to, like, 6. Like, the extra heal doesn't do anything. Oh, digging down to 8 does delay the fog. There is still that. Hello, Daybreak. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a lovely stream. Salutations, Mingus the Wizard. Welcome into you as well. We are playing this recently released, relatively simple little roguelike sort of experience that you start with one fixed hero and you get up to 2 more that you can cycle out, and you try to basically build up a pile of stats enough to beat the big bad at the end, essentially. So our current combo, like there's different types of tiles you visit as you're exploring the little map, and our current combo primarily is we're going to dig sites. The dwarf gives a random party member max HP every time we dig, and the changeling picked up an ability from another character called the monk that gets attack whenever anyone gains max HP. And digging often gives us supplies, which also gives the golem HP. So all of that's working pretty smoothly together. This is borderline. Like, we're probably pretty fine either way. Like, we've got a lot of A lot of stats. Just trying to think of like what could go wrong. I'd rather have a better dig than this. It's not that bad though. And I guess we've got enough HP that even taking the 8 damage intentionally to proc this at the end is probably still worth it. Alright, fine. I'm digging all the way. Even if they're out of order at the end. Alright, Fog delayed a turn, which also procs the Spectral Shield, which also procs the Changeling effect. Get the synergy going. Gotta cut the music to do this, but this game absolutely has some you can in fact dig for relics. We have not in this run yet, but bonus 2 ruins tiles visited. They tried. We're not replacing any, like, Dwarf doesn't have that many stats on them. They technically could be replaced, but like this is all working way too well, so I figured I might as well go that way in case there was another useful tile there. C. Captain gains 13 max HP when you dig layer 8. Alright, that sounds pretty good. I think I'd rather have that than triple healing. Don't have enough money to make everything dig relic dig situation, but yeah, there's even a special thing you can buy at shops that's very expensive that you can make everything dig relic dig. But yeah, we'll get that seal. Seems good to me. I don't think we need the healing cell. There's a relic dig site over there. Sphinx getting pretty beefy, but yeah, I wonder if it's 10 HP for time you've delayed the fog or something, because like the description just like implies that it's 1-to-1, but every time we've seen the Sphinx, their HP's been divisible by 10, right? So that could make sense, certainly. Fights for supplies are fine, but we're not stepping out of our way for it. We've got to dig relic dig, after all. Oh, and since it's a relic site, the first ones aren't nothing either, which is nice. We still get these suffer damage ones, though. What do we got? Fork! We get 1 automatic dig. And we get 1 attack when we gain 3 or more supplies. Great. Fork's good for digging. We still got plenty of time, so dig it all. Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, those numbers are pretty big. We could probably take out the enhanced enemy, right? Probably. Serpent. Yeah, that one's easily done. They hit us once. Cool. So can't heal for a little while, but that's okay. So this is 16 HP and 4 supplies and 5 attack total, right? This is 10 steps and 2 HP and 2 attack. Both of those sound pretty good. Delaying the fog when we just want to dig all day long sounds good to me, though, so let's delay the fog. And hope that there's enough digging to support that plan. Can replace the dwarf with a super fairy to delay the fog by 12 turns, and then immediately replace the super fairy with a super something else. But we do lose most of our synergy if we don't keep exactly what we have. So we probably just keep what we got. Yeah, okay. We will replace with a super dwarf if we get that, I guess, but that's probably all we can do. No. Okay. Fortunately, there's a mountain here, so I gotta just waste my time going to this tile, too. Doing all of those replaces would have been cute since we would have gotten a ton of fog delay at least, but... with this delayed fog, do we want to try... We can't reach that, but we could do this, right? Yeah, we could definitely do that. No, there's two relic signs up here. Well, oh no, it's a special one. They are a multiplier, so maybe it's the multiplier, so that still doesn't necessarily dispel my theory, but we have to attack 3 times. It's so much HP. We've delayed the fog a lot. How hard is it for us to heal? Well, we could probably heal after this fight and just heal to full afterwards. That's okay. Or we could delay and dig. That's possible. Oh, but then we also do this. So we're at 20 after the fight. Don't know how many full heals are available, but I'm not, like, running, probably. Alright. So do I just take the heal here? I think I just take the heal. Although that's only heal 99, that's not even a full heal. Rude. In my mind, that's just a full heal, but it's 99, not 999. That's still a lot of heal. But we could dig. But like the thing is, we might not be able to dig anyway because they might have suffer X damage, and if they have that, we won't be able to dig because I don't have any HP left. Yeah, alright. I think we're strong enough that I don't need to try to do shenanigans over here. Just keep my health high. Like, I'd rather the event than the fight, but I'd rather go this way than go up, so... There's a Super Bowl, man. No. Like, I mean, I like being able to auto-dig 5 layers. That's very cool. But, then we're only getting stats from the fork and the golem, basically. And, I mean, when we dig 8, you get that proc too, but you get that proc twice. So it does still kind of work, but we're sticking with the dwarf friend, I think. Interesting. I don't know if I want to try to spin my supplies before I might have to run from this, or get powerful enough that I'm more likely to be able to win this easily. I guess we dig. I mean, when you're not sure, just dig. That's what they post on those signs about buried wires in your yard, right? If you're not sure, dig. I've got lots of time. I'm gonna go around. All ally tiles become empowered ally tiles. That'd be another way to heal. This is like a little late is the only reason I'm not excited about Dynamite. Like, I don't know how much we're actually going to be able to still dig here. And also, we kind of already have enough stats to win, probably, as it is, so... But, But you gotta take the dynamites for digging. Which means I guess I'm buying the healing salve and not the mushroom? No, we still have enough supplies, right? Surely it's fine. Attack for 38 and we two-shot you? Yeah, that's fine. It's like, this covers my max HP too, so I don't actually know. I mean, I guess if you don't know, then it probably doesn't really matter, but you've already got enough, but... Look, we still want to min-max a bit, and we are on the highest difficulty and all, so... It grays out when the heal isn't going to do anything. So if you have a debuff that prevents healing is what makes it grayed out. But yeah, we're something like 160 health or whatever. But wait, there was another empowered enemy tile here, right? I think so. So let's either delay or delay would help ensure I could just scour, like wander around the sand dunes and find any other dig sites. Otherwise, I could get another relic. I mean, we've got the dynamite and the fork. We want to delay, right? Oh, we're actually at 180. Yeah. Like, this is not a guaranteed heal. So I don't know if we technically want to save it or not. Like, I kind of want to run down here is the idea, but these are not tiles that will be safe from the fog, so I might as well explore up here. Oh, and we find another dig site anyway. Great. Yeah. Wayfict. Okay, I saved the exclamation mark. Yeah. Like, what does the changeling want to be other than what they already are? Like, nothing, right? That's just the best one, so... I was just thinking, because the changeling can forget who they are, and... Yeah. So, I don't know that it matters too much in either way. Suffer 2 damages. Dig. You gotta... No pain, no dig. This still technically has like a heal available if I want it, which is pretty low value. I don't have that many supplies to wander off into the middle of nowhere, actually. So I guess I do hit this and probably this then. Right now? Alright. Suppose so. We do get to one-shot the Empowered Sir. We'll probably just take the heal. Again, it doesn't really matter, but we want to dig. Oh, the fog is already catching up. There could be an altar this late? Interesting. What do you got for me? 6 damage when you enter combat for a journal? No. 4 attack with digging layer 5. No. Is the first altar I've turned down. To hit this event tile, we have to go around here because this is where the boss is up here. Although, I didn't actually see, like, you probably have a flea tile against the boss. You could, like, abuse stuff like Bard or something if you're just a little short. You could keep having your supplies, take a step away, move back to fight the boss again, maybe? It's an interesting idea. I have a hard time picturing how often the ordering really matters here, but, like, I guess event could have a full heal. Sure. Well, apparently we're getting the healing from digging. Let's see, do I have the proper tab to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that's the way I want to do it awkwardly. Whee. Suffer 2 damage. Alright, good event. Glad we tracked that one down. That just costs some, like, supplies and time, right? Yeah. Okay. Dig. 440, 300 seems pretty good. Yeah, there is totally a flea button there. Indeed, Picaros, indeed. We even got nice even numbers on the Golem by the end. 150, 200. Nailed it. Oh yeah, the seal. The seal, okay. I was like, how did the Golem get that much more HP than everyone else? Yeah, it was the seal here. Because this was a random party member of the Spectral Shield, yeah, okay. Harder map, you say? Let's just beat it on our first try. While also having the optional additional difficulty settings maxed out, too. Peace has returned forevermore! The world could heal and rebuild. But what is a mortal's forever in the grand scheme of things? The end. Like, mortals don't live in the grand scheme of things. It's fine. Is it really a Wasteland victory to unlock the third set of characters? That would be way too late, if so. It might just be a total number of victories, though. Which would make plenty of sense as well. It must be a total number because Mountains Unlock comes from evil, it looks like. Alright, well, there's lots of ways to be degenerate. Seems like there's fewer ways with our starting set here. Like, well, I say that, and we just did degenerate things with the Runeguard Ice Mage stuff, so, you know. Not necessarily fewer things, but, yeah, no, they can all be degenerate. You could also, like, this may not be indicative of our runs tonight, but you can have kind of normal runs where, you do, like, sufficient damage to defeat the boss before you lose. You know, having like 150 attack and 150 HP, and you make it, but you don't make it like super comfortably at all. So yeah, eyeball went super degen. We led with Fairy. Did you see that run last stream? We led with Fairy. I guess, did we maybe lose though? Because they don't actually have the start. We came close. Yeah, we came close to winning because Fairy has a lot of really strong event buffs. Like, you find some of those events that don't do very much, and suddenly the Fairy gets like +10/+10 or something like that. But seems like Monk's probably the strongest here. Like, that just has a lot of ways to synergize and really get degen. Oh, my mistake. 10-10 was too small. It was 11-11. Okay. Yeah. Mushroom Ring sounds correct. I'm not entirely sure how much I like the kind of deserty mechanic of a bunch of dunes that are Garbaggio, but have you played Mezzo and determined Fool Leader doesn't have a way to not suck? Or are you just assuming? Because I don't know yet. We have not run Fool long enough for me to be at all confident in available events. But maybe that's the ultimate challenge, winning with Fool. That would be an appropriate next thing to try. Yeah, that's how Fairy is saved, is the events. We've seen one Fool-specific event, which Fit fool, but wasn't good particularly. It was like the fool thinks there might be treasure if you keep looking around, and you like look around, and then you just like take some damage, and you look around and you take some damage, and you look around and you take some damage, and you look around and you find some treasure in quotes. So Fool had that special event. But that was the only Fool specific event we saw. Win with a Fool and a Fairy in your party has a palette unlock. Sneezing is never normal. Beating mountains gives you a full grayscale, looks like. Let's see. You can tell I tabbed out. I mean, I suppose I am curious if we can make Fool work. I don't particularly have to end at any point here. Alright, let's take a break and do a couple more runs. And I do need to eat at some point. I'm starting to feel those hunger pangs, but we can see if we can make Fool work as a starter. Sure. Alright. So thanks for hanging out. Follow if you're new, and we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes. And see if the fools can rush in or not. We return. It's Fool time! What map we playing? Swamp. We could even do basic forest if we want. Yeah, swamp's fine. Alright, swamp it is. Fool! So we start with 13 supplies instead of 9. And otherwise don't have anything going for us. Let's find some friends. Gain attack when we enter combat. Okay. Would we like friends to influence our altar, or would we like our altar to influence our friends? Suffers 6 damage when you enter combat, and waits. No. I mean, we're not in the desert, so waits aren't as atrocious, but they're still messy. And we've currently got a smith, so suffering damage for entering combat's pretty counter to that. Although, the weight synergizes with that, right? Like, we just double the smith effect, right? Whenever we enter a combat, we get 6 attack instead of 3. We just die to do so, currently. Like, so weights isn't even bad, it's just that this is too big of a downside this early, I think. So I'll reroll and see if we get anything else that changes our mind. That's even more awkward, but it's interesting. And it's very early. But we're like... Does anyone in this set benefit from just taking damage? I don't know that anyone in this character set likes just taking damage. Alright. It's very questionable. If we were like, I don't know, trying to win streak, we don't do that. I feel. But let's see if we can make it work at all. Okay. We've got a changeling. Do we enter a combat or do we immediately activate the changeling? Let's immediately activate the changeling. Alright. So this is also interesting. We could have double Golem, but that doesn't... Like, if we could keep activating the Fool's ability, then that would be good, but... I don't think we care that much about double Golem right now. So I can't heal back that damage I just lost here. But, you know, we gained some stats. I should really be hitting events pretty aggressively, huh? No full option here, huh? Well, that would kill us, so I guess we're not doing it. Yep, alright, going up here. Alright, let's see if this can kill us. There must be treasure! Fog advances. Fog advances. -4 HP. In 5 attack and 4 supplies. The rusty broken sword is, like, value, but, like, the cost is very high. This doesn't let me heal. Let me go to the next one. Well, that's more supplies at least. Alright, we can do that. And then lose half of our supplies immediately? Oh god, maybe not. I mean, I can get in fights and just run. That is kind of value, honestly. So that's interesting. Oh no, I can't. If just entering the fight kills me. Never mind. Never mind. Entering the fight at all kills me. I can't just enter the fight and run. Then I may not have time to dig up these supplies. Alright, going back this way. Become a non-golem, I guess. Let's see if we can become something more exciting. I was about to click dig further for stop digging here, so good thing I didn't accidentally dig here. I should die entering the combat because of this. Suffer 6 damage when you enter combat. So... Is this always the same, or is this randomized? So if we're trying to maximize winning this run, we have to go get lost in the tunnel, ignore the full bonus. If we want to, I mean the order seemed exactly the same as it was the first time I did it. Like fog advances, take damage, then you get the treasure. So it's probably the same. Delay fog by 1 turn when we enter combat. This is a different There Must Be Treasure here. This is in the fairy ring, not in the tunnels. There must be treasure here. You foolishly go searching for hidden treasures in the fairy ring. The forest grows dark, then bright, then ever shifting. Fog advances, party heals too. Party heals too. Party heals too. Eventually, your naive curiosity seems to pique the interest of the fairies, which are entertained by your presence. They agree to help you on your quest, more so for their own amusement than any genuine care, and present you with a great trove of supplies for your journey. Still not that good. At least I can survive entering one fight again. Nope. Alright, well, we've entered the fight. We now have to leave the fight. There must be treachery here. I don't have enough HP for these heals to matter. Oh, we can craft something with the smith at the workshop. I haven't done that before. Let's see what that. Consider something for the fool. Okay, we got the smith plus fool at the workshop synergy. Now that you think about it, you could make something for the fool, but it would require additional supplies, and you need 6 supplies. You get it to work, crafting it with an intense focus, layer by layer by layer. You could call it armor or a protective suit, but in truth it's just padding. The fool doesn't seem too happy about it, complaining about the additional weight, but it should protect them from harm. Alright, there's 18 HP at least. It's kind of like a leech. I mean, it's just a bunch of padding. That's that resembles. Alright, let's dig up a treasure. Oh, the Fool's... Okay. The Fool's model did change. That's interesting. Should I... What does this mean for society? It leads me towards wanting to replace the smith to find someone else that can do a special combo with a fool like the smith did. Alright. Do I want a 4 heal and a bunch of supplies, and then we've got to book it? And 3 HP. I guess. Yeah, give it the mirror. Alright, get a fight. We can win this. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like it's not worth it. I just need to like keep hemorrhaging supplies and getting in fights that we run from, and I don't know. Okay, we just delayed the fog by 12 turns, and I could recruit this ferret to delay the fog by another 12 turns. Okay. Well, we've got time. Am I gonna go down here and dig then? I guess. Digging up relics is what you do if you've got time, right? 6, 12, 18, 24. Well, no, we only take a net of 4 damage each. Okay, okay. So, run away. Okay, we gain 1 HP when we suffer damage. Oh, big piles of HP and attack for our Capitan here. Do we want it? Yeah, because we want the heals too. Okay, yeah, that's good. Wait, can we actually take this fight? We don't, let's see, when we take damage, we gain 1 max HP. And that's just when entering, but I have to have enough to enter the fight after this, so... We need to attack 4 times, not just 3 times? Right, okay, so no, but almost. Yes, it'll prevent getting that max HP too. How rude. This one won't. Okay. Get these supplies back a little bit. Wait, isn't the fog here? It's not showing the skull and crossbones when I hover over this tile. That's interesting. Presumably that's still instant death. I'm just wondering if, like, because the fog is so delayed, it's no longer instant death or something. Interesting. I guess, like, we kind of have a run going, so we will treat it as if it's still instant death. Although I am kind of curious of the science of that. Okay, so we want events to either power up the Fool or, make the Changeling forget before we go to the other, thing here. Okay, you're gonna do a lot of damage to prevent healing, but I think, we just gotta take that. Well, there's no reason not to do this. So, I'm not sure I'm keeping the fairy around, but, like, there's still no reason not to, you know? Fly above the bar. Damage avoided. But we... no. We maybe didn't want to do that. taking 2 damage to get 1 max HP, probably worth it. But I was curious if it would proc even with the heal, because we hadn't had a chance to test that, because it kind of looked like it dealt the damage and then undealt it, but... Oh, healing's prevent... Wait, then why didn't it, What was my health at? Because if we still took damage, shield should have procced, but I didn't see the pop-up for shield. That'd be a decent thing to clip. Possible there's a broken interaction, but I think it just no damage was dealt. But I'm not sure. Alright. Getting in fights is mostly good. Even if I have to dump supplies left and right. Healing is available again? Okay. We can regain our supplies. I mean, I've got enough HP to enter one more combat. Like, I kind of want to spend the time making the Changeling forget so we can, like, double empower something again, but... But, we do, like, need healing and supplies. But we got these other sides, I don't know. Kind of want to go here and then loop around here. So I guess we will. We got all the options. Clearly I should press oh no, right? But I wasn't really planning on keeping the fairy. I suppose we could just replace the changeling. Well, no, this works both ways. Okay, so we can either get a lot of stats on the fairy, or we can recall our true self of the changeling and then have 2 copies of some empowered hero. And hope that that works really well. That's the more interesting one to me, so I'm gonna do that. Changeling regains the original effect. And since I've already done that, I can hit this before hitting another event. Double Knight. I mean, that works, right? We gain a total of 10 HP when we enter... Well, okay. So when we enter combat, we gain 11 HP, take 6 damage, and also gain 2 attack. There is another empowered ally here if I want to try to make that work. So what was the result, Ziggy? Or did you just hear a clip it and didn't hear what I was looking at? I could bring it up. Let's see here. Gonna let me mute here. Yeah, we started at 11 HP. So it did just mean nothing happened. Okay. That's what I would actually expect. Yeah, the fool didn't gain any stats either. Okay, yep. Just the way it's presented definitely implies it could work otherwise, but that's the logical aspect of how it was executed, anyway. Must be treasure. So without the fool, we're still wasting one turn anyway. All right, I think this is okay. I mean, do I try to hope for like a double fairy again? But like Knight's already gaining stats. But like we also look for more events for Fool, but I don't have time when they're on the edge of the map. This is like the properly greedy route that might not work out for us. Alright. Suffer 2 damage, gain 1 HP. Five damage, not worth the 1 HP, so just use the armored effect for supplies. Without Changeling doubling it up, we probably just stick with the Knight. We've already got real stats. Okay. Suffer 2 damage, gain 1 HP. Oh, wait. I mean, we're kind of stuck with whatever they become, okay, they can dig 4 now. I don't know exactly what to think about that, but we can dig 4 automatically. Can't be too bad with all of these dig sites here, right? Not necessarily that good either with a swap situation, but like I want that max HP, but I can't. I think I'm just gonna ignore it here. Okay, that one's only 1 step away. I think I can get that one. Oh, I forgot we had the Hidden Courage, too. We maybe wanted to dig once on the last one, too. Yeah. Alright, do we want to enter this fight and throw away half our supplies? Like, probably. do net health entering a fight, even if it's not, like, enough. Oh, God. Nothing useful here, just another, okay. Well, a last minute dig isn't enough. So if a last minute dig isn't enough, we should keep exploring events, probably? That might be a full heal, although that's still not enough. Alright, well, do we care about just what the mole can dig here, or the mystery tile? I guess if the mystery tile's a combat, that might give me enough stats. I think it's still too few, but yeah, because with the extra 20% strength the boss will have, that ain't enough. But with that full heal, we did make it close. And this is also the one time where being at 0 supplies is an automatic death. Is if you use it to move on to the boss tile exactly. Okay, it's nothing. Like, I'm just kind of cycling through. I mean, there's no reason to go to the shop either, so I guess, yeah. 19 attack with the full difficulty plus the enchanted lance is real rude. Bring it to 60%. Whee! But we learned that the Fool can get like determined eyes or something, right? So like that could either be like finding special interactions with the other characters like we did with the Smith there, and you want to do that with multiple different characters. Or it could just be total number of events that the Fool is specific for, and if you just are foolish enough times, they eventually become a god. I'm currently thinking the latter, but either is very possible. Let me do a palette swap, and then we'll give it another run. What's our most foolish set here? Well, other than turtle. I do want people to still be able to see. Red and blue. I don't know if I've done that. Do we stick with Swamp? I think that's fine, probably. I mean, we could also just make it chill and do Forest, I suppose, and focus on our pool events. Like, we're already making the game hard with this stuff, and Swamp's not necessarily harder than Forest in practice. I'm not sure. Like, it's supposed to be at least somewhat. It is less straightforward in any case, but... I want to hit events as much as possible, but we gotta get, okay, well, we're starting with a smith. We can immediately smith up the Fool some padded armor. Oh wait, how many supplies did that cost? Was it 6? I think it was 6. There must be treasure here! Keep searching, keep searching, keep searching. I knew that was gonna happen. It was just more amusing. Okay. We got a golem. Probably not what we're looking for. Alright, there's a changeling. We now are 8-11, so we can take on the first fight if we would like, which I think we would like. I'm actually surprised the slime's health didn't round up to 7. I played the evil characters, Banana. We did them last stream. We did degenerate things with the eyeball. We got the fog delayed over 100. Like, Changeling already doesn't know who they are, so that doesn't do anything there. We might as well do that. Knight. Do I just ignore the altar because it's awkwardly in the wrong direction? I suppose I could go up and then maybe decide from here. When I don't want to loop around to the tile in front of me, this is pretty bad, probably. I think I'd rather just go right. We picked up supplies from the fishing, so I think we can just advance here. Okay, they don't give you the option to heal if you're already at full health. The last one was 5 supplies. I might do the whole set, and then we're sticking with Golem, but I don't think we want this here. How about that one? Sadly, we get no benefit from just fighting other than the supplies right now. Although the supplies heals helps the golem if it's at least 4. Although it might not be. It might only be 3 since we're in the forest. Dig. Oh, I mean, I guess Changeling currently does get benefit from just entering combat, but only slightly. But now we're still at full HP, but it still lets us do this. Weird. Weird. Oh, I didn't have enough supplies. That was why it didn't show it. Never mind. Not that weird. Look at my reflection. Become someone else. You want to become someone else right now, or do we pretend we can take this fight? Pretty sure we can't take this fight. Alright, alright. Double dwarf? I'd have to lose my golem. We'd only have HP and nothing scaling attack. That's probably not good enough. If I spend a lot of time digging here, I can't get up here, and my big payoffs are heals that we don't want, so let's work our way up here. Here's our owlbear, 8 attack on them, huh? Alright. You have 3 or 4 supplies, only 3, yeah, see, that's what I thought. There are downsides to the forest. Dig? Dig. Oh, I can go to this relic instead. That'll probably be the plan. Oh, we're already in Wyvern Town, huh? That's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to go to events here. I mean, even with that delay, if I want the relic, I should probably dig. Oh, it's 8 in, huh? Alright, then. Three attack when we enter a combat. Okay. Oh, we're not at 52 quite. Close. Now we are. I mean, we could just directly replace the changeling with whatever is here. They don't need to actually copy what's there, I suppose. That's not really what I had in mind. I guess the plus side, I could then find a changeling again. I think it would be a way the timing of this works. I want to do it this way, but I'm not sure. Hmm. Perhaps another time. Okay, well, unfortunately. No. Just gonna open for like a fairy. Or a changeling. Mm. Everything's pretty awful. Can't really dig enough. And we've done like 0 full events at this point or something. Oh god. With that, I do have time to book it back here. Journal, I guess. It's still not good. It's not like good enough, but it'll have to do kind of thing, you know? No reason not to this time. No. Oh, right, the journal. I was like, wait, why did the fairy just get powered up? This is not what we're looking for. See, this is what I was talking about, the little skull and crossbones thing. Does it only show it when it's showing the arrows, though? Not when you're trying... Because, like, yeah. This would be trying to move into the fog. I guess it doesn't show it when trying to move into the existing fog. But, yes, you are quite astute. This is woefully insufficient, stat line. Like, how much are we just dependent on the? It's just pawns as far as the eye can see. The only thing that exists in this world is pawns. Oh, there's a ritual fire, which you can delay the fog if you spend your supplies on. Oh boy, we get 4 supplies. Oh, so Golem counts as an armored ally for that, sure. So there is one thing we've seen for Golem then. Like, we get what we can at the end. Oh boy, fog delayed by 1. Good final event. 90 and 34. That's the worst stat line I've ever seen in my life. At least the Time God takes 3 hits to kill us. So, pretty sure Forest made that harder, but also we just, nothing happened with the Fool. I guess, mountains. We need a luckier color palette, right? Green is like lucky clovers, right? That's the lucky color. I can't. Oh, well, we're in the mountains now. I mean, it just seems like such a disadvantage to not start directly next to a recruit. Oh, is this? No, this is the mountain, not the swamp, so it's not the Revenant. I'm just gonna find out what this is. Oh, it's the Direwolf. It's based on my stats, which I have extra of because I'm a fool. Alright, no. We've had enough trouble with the fool already. We're not losing half our supplies to start. Well, that's also garbage, but we got events up here. Alright, give me fog delayed. Okay, sure. There must be treasure here. Didn't I gain something more than just supplies last time? I guess it's just the healing and supplies? I guess it's just the healing and supplies. Three damage when we deal damage. Weight's not really what we're looking for. Oh, that's... Yeah, that probably works. And sometimes this can make another relic synergize. This isn't giving us max HP, only attack, unfortunately. But it's, oh wait, I've got a bunch of supplies. I can't even take out these dire wolves. Alright. Guess we're going around then. Okay, we can dig. And these are also different people that might have event synergy for the Fool or something that we haven't had. Maybe. There's a changeling. I'm gonna replace the monk. Okay. Changeling copied the fairy, and then I could also recruit the fairy to replace the changeling. Alright, now we can dig with the mole. How much do we want to dig? How much do we want to do events? That was all good. I mean, some of these random stat distributions we're getting like from this are just gonna be destroyed, but we're working on it. Things are happening, and it's kind of good, sort of, mostly. Like, there's a mountain here, so I can't, like, loop around that way, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't have any additional dig synergy, so therefore I don't want to dig super aggressively right now, probably. So possibly even just do the events directly here. Okay. There's gonna draw power. Not necessarily what I'm looking for either, but, you know. I trudge. Alright, captain stats are always value. We just take them all then, yeah. Okay. I mean, I want to dig like hell, but we gotta, let's keep doing the Fool events, right? You gotta keep leading to these Fool events. Alright, we looking to replace the fairy, or moving on a little bit? I think we're moving on a little bit. Yeah, I'd be happy to replace the fairy, but... 7 attack hidden behind some garbage heals. Yeah, I guess a third option would be if Smith just keeps specifically building Fool a mecha or something by the end of it. That is another option in the possibility canon here. Feel a lot better about digging this down if I saw like a shop nearby or something, but... Maybe ignore it and loop left, hit both of the ally tiles, and then hit the event. And there's a Smith. Alright, so we waste a step, but event tiles are important. Yeah, that's fine. We can do it's 3 turns? Okay, I was thinking it was only 2 turns. 3 turns makes me a lot happier about that. How cheeky are we getting with these events here? Maybe go here, here, here? Craft something. Consider something for the fool. Build it! Alright, we got the protective suit. And they immediately go to this mode, okay. So, we'll look at keeping the smith around. We might need more supplies, though. So let's try to dig up some more supplies. There's too many freaking smiley faces. I mean, we get a little bit from the journal just to go to smiley faces at least, so that's good. More, I'm upset about this. These heals here. Awkwardly, I think I want to dig once and then move on. Okay, the Traveler has equipment that the Smith can fix, so there's another Smith event. Worn-out Traveler thanks you profusely for fixing their boots and backpack, offering you some of their supplies in return for the help. Craft something. Fool. Is it just more padded armor? Yeah, more padded armor. I mean, more of the same is good, to be fair, but it's not what we were hoping for. How viable is this first special fight, I wonder? And is it more viable if my supplies are low? Like, my stats are not bad here. Okay, I was kind of hoping for some stat ups in this set here. Let's loop down this way and see if it's feeling viable at that point. Like, we'll get a few more stat hits before that. And like, if it's a harpy, we got nothing, right? Like, because this will be multiplied out too much. But do we just really want to prioritize events? Yeah, we want to prioritize events. I should go down and red. Okay. Now I gotta look at how the fog's coming here. Long time, actually. If I dig again... We could lose time on these, so I should not loop through the fight and stuff down here, probably. Even though they could be beneficial for us. Right, fixed equipment, fog delayed 1 turn. No time fishing. Like, I want to take this on early, and it's usually really hard to. So I guess I'm gonna really try to, but... Must be treasure here! It's just supplies. Which we might immediately lose. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a harpy, unfortunately. Although I guess we had enough supplies that if it was a dire wolf, we're also screwed, so, you know. I was thinking since it was just the first enhanced enemy might be the first enemy rather than the second enemy of the area, you know? Alright, well. Maybe we'll find another smith in a second, but for now, let's delay the fog. Like, I don't care about this very much, but I want to open up the chance of finding a fairy again. Oh, now this is interesting. Do I leave the changeling available to double? I mean, we got a lot of these, so we could just replace the changeling. If we hit, like, fairy here, it's kind of a jackpot. Scout. Oh, in my head I can always loop around here, but I can't. The mountain's in the way. Awfully rude. Well, let's dig relic dig. All attack gains +1. Guess we dig. I don't know who else is gonna give any combos with Fool. Like, we get the this effect, but like, it kind of makes me feel like we need to assemble Voltron or something. Like, did we get the first piece by the smith, and now we need the second piece from someone else? So pretty awkwardly, we'll replace the changeling here. We'll at least dig that. I don't know if we go further here. Need more event tiles. Alright, some event tiles. 2 damage. There must be treasure. Keep searching, keep searching, keep searching. Okay, Super Smith. Do I, like, go through these and, like, see if I can find, something better? Like, what's better, though? I don't know. Like, we're a little too weak to kill enhanced enemies, but we need... Alright, I guess we're just keeping the Smith here. Was hoping for some more Smith armor. With a fool. There's a mountain here, so I can't hit this fight and then loop around, which is what I was hoping to do. You could very awkwardly hit both of these and then just run back up. They are worth a 6 attack each, 7 attack each. Although we do take a small bit of damage in the meantime. I don't want to fish. Why is everything a pond? Might have been enough to help the shop, I guess. Like, I could dig this down, we could afford to buy 2 things from the shop and then fight. Move away. Dynamite and shovel, huh? A little bit late. Like, weirdly, I think it's relic. Oh, yeah, I was about to say that we won't have money for the shop if I spend all my money at the shop. No. I think it might be Relic Rush because we have one final area tile that's guaranteed. I mean, most of the relics are over time, though. Like, we can get a last-second relic kind of guaranteed, but... I mean, my other options are useless also. Delaying the fog does something, maybe. I could get one more proc of the Smith before entering the elite fight, I guess, if I take a travel hint. And then I could actually revisit the shop if I needed to, maybe. I got enough supplies from the 2 fights, you know? We do take damage for dealing damage here too, though, so I don't know exactly if that's correctly worth it. Oh, we healed 1 back. A couple more supplies does absolutely nothing. I can dig this side a little bit more if I don't dig this one, maybe, so... Alright, we have enough. We do... Ah, no, it's so close! $228, huh? So, these do nothing at all ever, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, we can make digging mittens for the mole, man! That's not gonna help us win right now, but the other isn't either, right? It's kind of close, but it's not close enough, so maybe we just science the digging mittens so that we know what they do. 18, so it'd be 120. Let's see, it'd be one more fight, we'd take damage. So, 135 attack and 80 health minus 6 damage, so 74 health. The boss is, what, like 16 attack or something? There should probably be an option in this game to, not, mute the sound, but... so 74 health. We get 5... Oh, we take 3 damage every time we attack, so it's worse than that, but... I think that still rounds up the same, so 5 attacks, probably. Well, I mean, I could just do 74 divided by 19 instead, which is not actually enough. But even if it was, it's still not enough damage, right? What's our attack? 135, I said? Yeah, it's only like 700 damage. And there is nothing else on the map, like, no, yeah. Okay, let's just find out what the mittens do, I guess. Digging Mittens! Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Either 1 or 2 layers deeper. Cute. Oh, technically there was this too. I did forget we had this, which was 2 more HP is all. It could have been some real stats. It wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, and 16, yep. Whee! So, that's a lot of attempts on a Fool. Like, it certainly seems possible to get lucky, but I don't know if there's anything consistent there. Like, you're pretty reliant on events, and mostly the events suck. Alternatively, you can just find like a degenerate combo of your other 2 heroes plus relics, and just be like, well, the Fool exists, right? Like, I guess that's your other option. But, yeah. That might be the hardest start in the game, then? Like, some of these, like, skeleton vampire are kind of, wonky, too, but... Like, you can set up synergies with any of this stuff with some moderate, reliability, anyway. Curious. Although I don't have a lot of respect for Berserker either. We did win with Berserker mostly through making other degen things happen. Kind of like what I was saying, is like, it doesn't matter if you have the Fool if you pick up some other heroes that you make degen, right? But Berserker still gets like some more readily available free stats than the Fool gets. So, I don't know. It's certainly possible there's still another way. Like I said, there could be multiple. Like, the sprite changed, right? When they got the padded armor. So, that's definitely an indication that there might be some other way that you can still find another layer. But I don't know who else would make it for them. Maybe that, like, Scout finds it for them or something? Like... I mean, it could be anyone, really, but... Scout's what we've had the least of, right? Alongside the Fool. We have not had them at all, right? Like, we've only had the ability via Changeling. But, I mean, if that's the requirement, it's still a luck requirement, but it does at least have another avenue to get there on the luck requirement, I guess. It means you're rolling 2 dice weighted against you instead of 1 die weighted against you or whatever, right? Which, you know, is better, but ... Alright, well, we have failed to get a foolish victory. But I think it is time for me to eat some food.